No trips to Denver this year, which is where DeMarcus Walker has settled in, getting ready for year 2 of the NFL. Fortunately, the Sandalwood and f.s.u grad is nice enough to come home in the offseason. Marcel Robinson caught up with Walker earlier this week.
Killing for me, but this week just, just adding the workload to everything and just fine tuning everything for the season.
Going into this next year in the NFL, what did you learn last year that's really going to help you kind of take that next step for you?
Just, the details, that's where it's everything at, and just literally just homing into everything and just going to have fun. That's the biggest thing that, I want to take out of this season, is just doing what I do best.
Coming from Jacksonville all the way to the mountains, had to get readjusted to the altitude up there. About how long and what would you think was the biggest kind of adjustment for you up there?
Being in Florida my whole life, from the time I was born to in high school, went to college in Florida, so that's 22 years have been in humidity my whole life. It was a big adjustment, but it plays in a great advantage because altitude does help you get in shape.
Now let's kind of dive in a little bit deeper with going to the Broncos. They obviously had pass rushers that I'm sure you probably watched a lot growing up.
So Von Miller, he's the difference maker when you need it.
Going into that particular situation, these guys have been, not necessarily mentors, but now they're teammates. Like, what do you think is like the biggest thing about? Because I know you learned a lot, and I'm sure you asked a lot of questions in the film room, right?
I say the biggest thing is just like believing in confidence. Is a huge thing. Believing in your capabilities, but also just literally just homing into your job. I see how much of an art, how serious this is to guys like Lon, Derek with Demetai, just how really they just practice. And man, he's cold, man. Like that's probably one of the best people that I've seen in my career.
Now you've got a little bit of a positional change coming up this season out here.
Yeah, I'm going back to my natural position, playing defensive line. In college, I was 280. Leaving college, I was 280, and then when they asked me to play outside linebacker, I dropped down to 255. So now I'm back up to 280.
So you put on 30 pounds, which is, like you said, your natural weight. Do you feel like that's going to be better for you?
Oh yeah. I'm back to, I feel like myself.
Jacksonville's always been kind of a pipeline for talent, but it seems like lately we've had a lot more guys making it to the league. Yourself, we had Javon Wims, who got picked up by the Bears. Tell me, what is that for you personally, seeing all these guys come from where you're from do for you?
I've been telling people for a long time, there's some guys in Jacksonville that's crazy. Some people try to talk about my athletic skills and my acclimates and stuff, but really there's guys who I came up with that had way more potential than I did. It's all about the want to. I saw something on ESPN this spring about the top 10 nationally talent that comes out of each city, and Duval County was number 9, and that's ESPN. And that comes to show you that we got it here. It's just when we really want to take it back, Bob Hayes, Leon Washington, Lito Shepherd, those guys who really came from this city and really put it on.